All right, let's finish it off, guys. It is the holiday season. We're going to do our big board of holiday drinks. These are not holiday themed drinks. These are any type of drink that we like having around the holidays. So it can be literally anything. So with that said, who wants to start off first?
I'll go. Number
Take it
three.
away.
What's up?
Go for
Am
it.
I
Take it
going
away.
ahead? All right. Number three. I'll go a little bit the basic, but nothing. It smacks every now and then. Not my personal favorite, but like it's good every once in a while, and that's hot chocolate. It's not something I'm going to be drinking on a daily basis. You know, I'm a coffee guy, but during the holiday season, you know, you're watching a Christmas story, whatever Christmas movie you're watching, you know, it never hurts to make a little hot chocolate. So I'll have that at number three.
I'm gonna make some after we get off the podcast here, boys.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I do it too.
So is it
All
a
right,
hot chocolate night, boys? Am I going to make
it
some
is.
too?
I think it is.
All right.
I
Say
think
less.
All right, Ryan, you want to go?
My number 3 is boiled custard. That's
Oil
What the
custard.
hell?
I don't know if y'all have ever had that, but it's kind of like eggnog, but way better. It is. I don't know if it's like a everywhere thing, but it's always in the South. It gets put into the dairy section around. Oh, did you say the end of November? Boiled custard. Yeah, end of November into December, maybe a little bit into January type of thing. It's very sweet, very rich. You can't drink a whole lot of it, but it's delicious. I made a milkshake with it the other night. It was a mistake. It was way too rich, but boiled custard is delicious, and that's my number 3.
All right.
Okay, mine is the Bailey's liqueur.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good pick, good pick.
I obviously dairy free, but you can have this shit in hot chocolate, in coffee, on its own. It is fantastic and it is very good. And it's like a feudal style tradition. We have like every year during around this time we have Bailey's. So we just went looking at lights last Friday, and we had the Bailey's. We had some hot chocolate, and we had a great time. So
Perfect.
Bailey's number 3 for me.
All right. Back to you, number 2.
Yeah, shit. Number two. I'm gonna say, oh man. Oh gosh. Okay, come on. My mom's apple cider.
All right.
Yeah.
And
God, I love some good wassail or apple cider.
yeah,
around
she
this
puts
time of
red
year.
wine. She puts apple cider in it. Red wine. She puts some cinnamon in it. I don't know what else she puts in it, but it's delicious. We have a
That
whole
sounds
big
delightful.
jug. It's very good. Very, very rich and very good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's delicious. I know there's like, I also love apple cider that I get from the store, but my mom's apple cider is for sure one of my favorite holiday drinks.
That's
my number
pick.
2.
Apple
That's a good
cider
pick.
is very warming. Oh my God, you get a little bit of nutmeg, the cinnamon stick in
Sure.
there.
Yes. Yes.
Lord.
Delicious. All right,
Maybe a
Ryan,
little
it's you.
slice. My number 2 is a little personal creation. I call it the hot Reese's.
Hot Reese's. Reese's like the candy.
Hot Reese's. Yeah. So what it is steamed. I have an espresso machine, so I pour out 8 ounces of milk, cup of milk. I steam that milk. I mix in the right amount of hot chocolate, and then I do a shot and a half or 2 shots of peanut butter whiskey.
Wow.
Ooh, wow. All right. That sounds smacking though.
It's really good. Like peanut butter whiskey is a dessert whiskey. Obviously, it doesn't really taste like whiskey. It just tastes like peanut butter, and it's dark, and it's delicious with chocolate. And God, you just mix them together, and it really does a lot for me. So
That sounds
the hot
delicious.
Reese's is my number 2.
That's a good one. That sounds smacking. I'm gonna have to give that maybe a try this
Yeah,
Christmas.
I'm gonna have to get peanut butter
Get that
whiskey.
full-on recipe. Yeah.
Get some
Screwball peanut butter whiskey is delicious. I can vouch for that.
All right, I'm gonna have to get that. Didn't you? I think that was on a big. That was on a big board. I think where we talked about that.
Maybe
it
it was on
might have been.
somebody's, but
Yeah,
I don't know if
remember.
I've ever.
All right.
personally said it.
Oh, I'm
All right.
frozen. All right, here we go.
My
All right,
number
Blake,
2
who's
here. My number 2, starting off every Christmas morning, I'm gonna go with the mimosas because there's nothing like that Christmas morning where it's like, you know, you've been winding down, you're up early, whether you were, you know, opening presents with your family, just hanging out, eating breakfast, whatever, and then the NBA game starting. It's like, all right, let's bring on the mimosas, let's hang out, let's watch some NBA ball, and it's kind of like the kickoff of the Christmas day for me. It might be a little bit different this year because of quarantine kind of Christmases, but some about those mimosas to kick off a holiday just smack different. So mimosas for me, number 2.
And that probably
Could be
brings like a
on any
nice
list.
Yeah, probably brings a nice nostalgic feeling for you too, because you have it in the morning, like,
You know
or
what?
like every holiday.
A
Heck
mimosa
yeah.
is like, I always say this, mimosa's on that list of like, you could wake me up at any time of the night and say, hey, you want a mimosa? I would always say yes. I would never say,
Refreshing.
why did you wake me up?
Yeah.
I would say, yes, I will take that mimosa.
Thank you for waking me up.
Yeah, I said, thank you for waking me up for that mimosa. Blake, are you a lot of champagne and drip of orange juice guy, or are you
Come
like
on, bro. We all champagne dripping
Yeah.
fucking orange juice
But
every
Hey,
you
time.
just
I
need
bro.
like-
that,
I
you
like
just
a
need that little
tasteful-
bit of orange
I like
juice.
a
Yeah.
tasteful blend. I like orange juice a lot. I think I get too much slander for liking not a whole lot of orange juice, but like enough to taste it. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
get a lot of slander, and I will not
Hey.
stand for it. And this is for all you people out there that like orange juice too and like to taste it in your mimosa.
Hey, I'll give you something right now to try potentially. We made these for Thanksgiving, Corey and I. You take apple cider, like a jug you get at the store. You pour in it's an apple cider mimosa. You get apple cider, champagne, and then you put caramel around the outside of the glass and then put some cinnamon on it. And brown sugar. It's amazing.
All right, well, I've got a recipe for you. You get orange juice and you get a 40 of malt liquor, and you just got a broke boy mimosa.
Yeah. 100%. I bombed those things in college. Those are so good. I don't know what it is, dude, but the malt beer with the orange juice is so good.
Look, 40s got me through a time in life that I needed 40s, and I will always have a soft spot in my heart for 40s. I won't drink them very often.
40s and orange juice, man. I don't know what it was. That shit banged. That
Playing
was
Mario
so
Kart
good.
to this day makes me want a 40.
All right, Ryan, number 1. Take it away.
My number 1 is a hot toddy.
Hot.
A hot toddy.
I used to
Not
have it.
familiar.
It's usually like a drink that like something you make when you have a cold or something like that. So what it is, it's I do about a tablespoon and a half of honey. Squeeze half a lemon, not all the way because you don't want too much lemon juice. Cinnamon stick, ounce and a half, 2 ounces of whiskey, and then fill it up with hot water, and you mix it all up, and it's a nice little like you got a sore throat, boom, goes right down.
You get drunk and you feel better.
Yeah, and it's just
Boom.
it's warming. The cinnamon stick in there. I mean, it's just really good. Hot toddy has really become my favorite drink over this year, and I'm really enjoying it around this season.
Nice. All right,
Awesome.
Blake, what's your number 1?
Mine is just a neat whiskey, man. Capping off Christmas night with a neat whiskey. Whatever you're doing, that's all it needs. That's the perfect Christmas drink.
Yeah,
A neat whiskey?
Just whiskey neat.
Blake, you ate up this big board. Like this, you just put on a clinic.
Hey,
With
you know,
big
I
board.
just literally went with what my holiday season consists of, I feel like.
I love a neat whiskey. I mean, my family for a long time, like I had to drink in silence around my Christian, very Southern Baptist family, but we've recently all kind of come out of the closet as far as our drinking habits. So I'm gonna have a neat whiskey.
You guys were all at a holiday. You guys were all at a holiday party once, and all of a sudden you guys just like found each other sneaking drinks, and you're all just like, you know what? Like we're all drinking.
No, so what happened was my mom and sister came to visit one time, and the first place they went was the liquor store, and I was like, okay,
All right, I guess we're on.
That's
All
what it
right,
was,
we're
but,
back.
I feel like
I'm
that
already
happens
back,
though. My mom, like, she always didn't like me drinking, but then one day, like, I came home from college or something, and she, you know, my dad brought home like a 30 of beer or something to like just
And
have.
the rest was history.
Yeah, rest is history. My mom loves when we make drinks, so yeah. All right,
One.
I don't know if it's a thing, but holiday sangria, you just take sangria. I mean, sangria you can make, you know, white wine, red wine. For the holiday sangria though, I like doing the white wine. You put some orange slices in there, some cranberries, put whatever other fruit goes well with it, mix it around, and you got your nice holiday sangria, something to
Sounds
sip on,
good.
and you make a big jug of it so that you can just have it the whole day.
I don't.
That sounds refreshing.
I think sangria is up there with a mimosa. Like you can give me a sangria at any time, and I'm like, yeah, thank you for this sangria.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you for interrupting me at whatever I'm doing, because it probably wasn't important enough to say no to a sangria.
It wasn't as important as the sangria that I'm.
If someone gave me one at work, I would pour my coffee out and pour it in the coffee mug. That's what I would do.
That'd
coffee
be a
flavor,
smart man.
I gotta say though, honorable mention, Blake. You've done your number one was wheat
Yes, I did.
Neat whiskey. There we go. I want to give a shout out, honorable mention to Holiday Blend coffees. Like
Oh, okay.
I really love Holiday Blend coffees. They got a little bit of like the warming spices in there. Maybe they got a different blend. Like I'm not a big Starbucks guy at all, but I like their Holiday Blend.
Ooh.
I went to Circle K this morning. They had Harvest Spice coffee. It's all right, but like I really love it. I don't know. I love holiday coffee. I love whiskey. Like that was a great pick. I think everybody had solid picks. I think this was a really good
Great
big board.
list.
I feel fulfilled. I feel like I have some good ideas
Almost
moving
Christmas time,
forward
baby.
with my drinking life. But yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to Holiday Coffee. Y'all got any honorable mentions?
I do not. I mean, just beer. That would probably
Yeah,
be my
that's
one, 'cause
the
I
only
definitely
other
drink a
thing.
little beer
Dark
on.
beers,
It's only
stouts.
beer. Yeah. Yeah.
But-
Beer. I like
That was a good big board though. I
Got
thought
it.
we
Miller
got
Lite,
good.
Bud Light.
That's it.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right, we got one more big board before Christmas, but until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be live Sunday, 10 a.m. Central, bringing you that heat as always, getting you ready for a huge divisional showdown, Bears Vikings. We'll be live again, 10 a.m. Central at LSL_pod, Lakeshore Live Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you guys follow us. Stay tuned for all of our content. We're dropping content every day. New things coming, and we are very excited to ride the rest of the season out with you guys, no matter what it is. We're going to ride this wave. And again, like Blake always says, go in with low expectations, and you'll have an average to an above average time. So with that said, guys, have a great rest of your week. Go Bears, bear down, and we'll catch you Sunday.
Hey.